Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since June 30th, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.07. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has shown natural fluctuations with a gain of 2.36%. This equates to an average return of 0.18% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently moving within a horizontal trend, and further movements within this trend are expected. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 1.24% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 5.11% to positive 3.93%. Taking a longer-term perspective, a 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 9.70%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between negative 28.96% and positive 5.14% over the next year. In current terms, this places the future price between $149.21 and $220.82. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline "Weaker Technical Forecast for Apple as Stock Downgraded to Hold/Accumulate." On the last trading day, which was Thursday, 17th of July, 2025, the Apple stock price decreased by approximately 0.0666%, falling from $210.16 to $210.02. During this trading session, the stock experienced fluctuations of 1.05%, with a low of $209.59 and a high of $211.80. The stock has risen in 6 of the last 10 days, yet it remains down by 1.14% over that period. Notably, trading volume increased on the last day by 590,000 shares, despite the declining prices. This could signal an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next few days. Overall, 48 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $10 billion and $30 million. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $260.10, while the lowest was $169.21. Currently, the price stands at 19.25%, or $50.08, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Alphabet and Apple are intensifying their competition in the consumer artificial intelligence technology space, with both companies aiming to integrate artificial intelligence into their platforms. This initiative could significantly impact Apple's stock price, as enhancing user engagement and expanding their market share typically drives revenue growth. Despite recent struggles, Apple maintains a market capitalization exceeding $3 trillion, showcasing its resilience and potential for recovery. However, competition has intensified, with Nvidia's market cap surpassing both Apple and Tesla combined at over $4 trillion. This shift may create pressure on Apple to innovate more aggressively to maintain investor confidence. Adding to the complexities, a class action lawsuit has been filed against Apple and certain executives, claiming violations of federal securities laws. Such legal challenges can create uncertainties, potentially leading to negative market sentiment in the short term. In the backdrop of these developments, cautious optimism is building on Wall Street. Analysts recognize that while challenges persist, the company's strong fundamentals and robust cash flow make it a reliable long-term investment. If Apple successfully launches new products next year, generating excitement and upgrades, it could stimulate sales and positively affect stock performance in the long run. Investors will be closely monitoring these dynamics, as they could influence short-term price volatility, while the company's adaptability and innovation will be crucial for its longer-term stock trajectory. Analyst Ratings. On Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned AAPL a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned AAPL an underweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned AAPL an overweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned AAPL an outperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Apple stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have assigned the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. Given that the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, the overall sentiment leans towards a buy signal, creating a positive outlook for the stock. Should the stock experience further gains, it is likely to encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $210.37. Conversely, in the event of a decline, the stock may find support from the long-term average around $204.02. A breakthrough above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a downturn below the long-term average will indicate a sell signal. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. While there are positive indicators, some negative signals have also been issued, which could affect short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 3, 2025, and to date, the stock has decreased by 1.56%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, trading volume increased alongside the falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Thus, closer monitoring of the stock is advisable. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots indicated a sell signal 10 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicated a buy signal 10 days ago. Short-term moving average indicated a sell signal 6 days ago. Long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 14 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 12 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average indicated a buy signal 20 days ago. Long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 87 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to explore more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $205.35. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. The stock typically exhibits average movements throughout the day, and given the good trading volume, the associated risk is considered medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.21, which represents a change of 1.05%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 1.4%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, there is the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This indicates a relatively normal PE ratio, frequently observed in companies with long-standing histories or consistent revenue. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 31st of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.42. It is essential to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $210.79. If you do not own any shares, it may be advisable to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a suitable level for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $205.35. If this support level holds, it could represent a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Perek conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Perek conducted an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Perek conducted another insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Perek also conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Based on the most recent 100 insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 18.376. Overall, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $203.80, representing a decrease of 2.96%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 9 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Apple exhibits several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to categorize it as a buy candidate. At its current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, meaning investors may choose to maintain or accumulate their positions while waiting for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation, changing it from a buy to a hold or accumulate candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 18th of July, we anticipate that Apple will open higher by 450 thousandths of a dollar and begin trading at $210.47. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.